I believe there are some things that you should not see in a person when they are indulging their own time in their private time. Guaranteed. Because this chapter right here, I love Katakuri to death, but what I've seen in him right now, really, really scary. I was like, holy mother... I do not know what's really bound to happen, but I will say for sure is that there are some things that you must not look into a person's life, especially when they are indulging in their own private times. What's up, everybody? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new chapter of One Piece, which is on chapter 883, which is Merienda, which I don't know how to pronounce correctly. We have to it that the chapter opens up with like one of their Straw Hat pirate group fleets causing some chaos and trouble on a certain pirate group. But aside from that, after that cover page, we have to it that Luffy's trying to go into Gear 4, and of course Katakuri stops him from doing so. And he goes like, as I fight you, why should I let you have a power-up? It's essential that I have to shut up and observe, but it's over for you. Know this, I haven't underestimated you the slightest bit at all. He even told Luffy this, and he decides to cover him up with mochi and tries to make him suffocate him alive. While Luffy's trying to get the hell out of there, we have to it that Katakuri literally just put him down for the count, and he says sorry for finishing up like this, but I was starting to get a little annoyed. He even told Luffy because I had to tie my hands on dealing with your pathetic butt, I missed my Merienda by 40 minutes, which I end up looking at it, which means snack time, which is Merienda, which is called snack time apparently. It's like a light snack meal enjoyed in several Southern European countries from what I learned, or what it said to me. Aside from that, Luffy tries to get out, but apparently it looked like he was at his limit. And we had to it that the chefs brought Katakuri very glutinous donuts, etc. And they apologized for being late for 40 minutes, etc. But because the black tea was passed by in 40 minutes, it got a little like cold. And he therefore tells the chefs, just give me iced tea then. And one of the chefs tells Katakuri that today's Merienda is chocolate and whipped cream donuts, Lord Dogstooth. And he goes like, sugar is wellspring of strength, as he makes something of his own shrine, which has appeared in this page. We have to it that Katakuri tells the chefs, do not allow anyone to enter my shrine. You understand me? He goes like, of course. And they end up wondering to themselves, we never see this guy eat at all. Yeah, what a delicate soul. When a man lets down the walls around himself, he usually takes his time to eat something on his own carefree without the company of others. And they go like, yeah, into solitary stoic composed supplement of nutrients, such a man holds himself high as a 1 billion bounty himself. They end up hearing a noise that Luffy ate his way through the mochi, and I'm pretty shocked to see mochi is edible. But now that I think about it, if you guys remember Crackers biscuits, that was edible. And of course, like when it comes to like maybe Perils candy fruit, that could be edible too. But you're gonna have a very bad, ugly sweet tooth of cavities. But when it comes to mochi whatsoever, I thought it was some kind of strong hard powder whatsoever that you can't just eat it right away. But Luffy just makes it work because Luffy's Luffy, and I guess even Katakuri's fruit, it may be sticky, etc. You just have to eat your way through. And we have to it that Luffy did confirm that he hates eating mochi, and he ends up saying, why the hell do I have to fight every pirate crew that I can't win without eating, huh? And he ends up asking, huh? Where'd he go? And the chef's like, he left the mirror world, nothing more. As the chefs are trying to lie to Luffy by saying Katakuri's not here because they must not allow Katakuri to enter his shrine. Which is really ridiculous, honestly, because like, it's pretty much inevitable because Luffy's like, I heard a voice from there. They go like, crud. He freaking has observation hockey. And he goes like, he's eating donuts, isn't he? And they go like, is that hockey too? He goes like, well, looks like he's enjoying himself, huh? And they go like, Lord Katakuri is conversing himself inside the spirit of war himself. This is a sacred ritual no one should interfere. and Luffy ends up running off, and then we have two of the ships mocks Luffy. What a sucker. You're a measly captain of a second-rated crew, and the moment they see him come back, they go like, what the heck? He burnt up all this fat like that? And they go like, wait a minute, does a human body work that way? And we have to it that Luffy, on the other hand, says, okay, I'm ready to go. And they go, wait, stop, don't interfere with that shrine. But Luffy does not listen because he has to fight Katakuri anyway. But, you know, Luffy's Luffy. I thought he could just run away, but I guess Dogtooth, I guess Luffy's like, it's like this way. Once Luffy really starts to fight, especially in this new world after 2 years, I'm guessing he's willing to try to finish it. But that didn't happen with Fujitora because they had to escape right away. Anyways. Aside from me being off topic, the chefs tried to apologize to Dogtooth, but apparently we get to see Dogtooth laying down eating donuts gluttonously, like he likes eating donuts, because he's like, donuts so good, nom nom nom. He goes like, donuts are so good, etc. And we get to see Katakuri's mouth, etc., which is very freaking scary. I'm like, like, the moment I saw that picture of Katakuri eating and his sharp teeth, I was freaking scared. There were a lot of rumors and theories that Katakuri will be having sharp teeth, etc. It seems to be true. And we have to it that Katakuri gets really angry and says, well, you saw it, didn't you? My mealtime scene. And Luffy's like, yeah, well, our fight isn't over yet. And the chefs were trying to run away because they failed to do one simple task that no one's supposed to interfere with Katakuri's mealtime. And apparently we have to it that he executed one of the chefs, and one of the chefs goes like, wait, please have mercy. We won't tell sorry, even our mouths were torn open. He goes like, did you just say mouth torn open? And he ends up making his arms into block mochi and slams them. And one punches them to a wall, and they all freaking died, possibly. Well, I'm pretty sure they're dead anyway, because they're human and they're not fighters. And we have to it that Katakuri gets really angry at Luffy, goes like, well, looks like you're alive. I should have seen you dead thoroughly as I should have, but I couldn't wait any longer because I'm hungry for my snack time. Luffy and Katakuri clash in terms of hockey, but apparently Luffy took a major injured hip since Katakuri's hockey surpasses his. And I actually like that, because for a 1 billion bounty Katakuri wanted guy, it looks like his hockey's supposed to be formidable. Luffy tries to hit him with this other hockey hand, but it does not work. And as Katakuri tries to punch him, we have to that Luffy kicks him in the jaw or the neck, and somehow it actually connects. And Luffy's like, he didn't even dodge that. I even got a kick in. This really ticked off Katakuri again because his mouth is showing and he covers it up again. And we have to it that Katakuri says, so what if you got a kick in? And we have to it that Luffy's like, I seem to get the idea now, your power. And we have to it that Katakuri's like, so what if you get it? It's not like your powers can't defeat mine. And he ends up using Raindrop Mochi on Luffy, but Luffy enters Gear 4th. And then we have to it that Luffy tells Katakuri, you're definitely super strong, but you're not invincible. And he ends up using Kongun Gear 4th while he entered it, and then hits Katakuri. But it looks like to me Katakuri managed to block that. And it looks like to me that Luffy has a chance of victory. You know, I guess the rumor has it, as they say, is that that even though you may be a strong fighter, you'll always have a weakness inside your body, inside you. Like, no matter how, even if Katakuri looks really invincible, which I thought he would be, but in times of private times and him being angry and maybe not focusing too much on his Kenbun Haki and getting a kick from Luffy after Luffy finding out his weakness, I guess you can't be invincible at all. I mean, I think that's how it is for One Piece. I mean, you may be super strong, but there'll always be a certain weakness inside you, whether it be a mental or physical thing. And Katakuri has those mental weaknesses. He says that I cannot wait any longer, and I should have seen you dead. But I want to have my mealtime with donuts, and we do see that. And he does have an anger temper problem, whoever sees him eating. And he ends up killing the chefs for that. And guarantee, when I saw Katakuri's mouth and sharp teeth, I had goosebumps. And of course, like Katakuri getting hit by Luffy in the neck, etc. Holy dang. Wow. I guess Katakuri does have major weaknesses after all. I mean, like, I love the guy because of how his personality is and his abilities and everything else, but I guess he has some mental weaknesses too, especially when it comes to meal times, and I don't want you to look at my face or true form. I ain't gonna let you live. But, yeah. Anyways, pretty cool chapter. I'm looking forward to see how Luffy's gonna deal with this one, because if you figure out Katakuri's weakness around the neck area, like kicking him in the jaw, which he managed to land one good hit on him, well, somewhat of a good hit, just one hit on him, then he might have a chance in Gear 4 and launch an attack against him. Although, like, even though he found out Katakuri's weakness, etc., I still don't want to see Katakuri lose easily even after that, because he is a sweet commander, and he has a billion bounty berry on his head. 1,057,000 bounty berry on his head. He can't be defeated that easily, but I guess if you attack him in a mental way, such as what Luffy did, I guess there might be a shot. And it's confirmed that his haki is stronger than Luffy's. 2 of them, that is. Too bad he doesn't have the Conqueror's haki, but still. Anyways, looking forward to the next chapter. I'll see you guys in my next video. So, I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toodaloo!